Salim Alcazar. The heir apparent to the Free Republic of Alcazar.
Heir apparent? So much for the election process.
Who said anything about an election? This guy's buying up ordnance to suppress the latest rebellion against his father.
Dead or alive?
Alive. The guy he's working for, however.
Victor Golubov.
You know him?
He tried to hire me.
Well, fortunately for us, you've got integrity, Grigori.
Pay was terrible.
Well, shouldn't have been. This guy's probably the biggest arms dealer in the world today.
Besides Uncle Sam.
I tell you what, Val, while you're contemplating running for office, we're gonna kill Victor, grab Salim, and take home a healthy paycheck. Right, guys?
We're just gonna kill him? Not even talk to him, ask him a few questions, get his side of the story?
Hey, Dax.
Yeah.
Who's flying the plane?
Right.
Right?
His liability.
We're all a liability.
He's a bloody time bomb.
You want to do what he does?
No. I don't want anyone to do what he does.
Yeah, that's right. That's not the kind of world we live in, Blackwood. All right?
All this used to belong to the KGB. Not bad for a poor boy from Ukraine, huh?
A man in your position must have many enemies.
I suppose I've made a few.
You don't worry about living in such open space.
You're in the heart of Moscow. What could I possibly have to worry about?
There's a way you gotta walk, the way you gotta talk, the way you gotta do it. There's a way to get through it. Things you do for money, you ain't proud of. There's no one there standing, yeah. Now, there ain't no good without evil. Got a little deep inside us all. There ain't no good without evil. There's a way you gotta walk, a way you gotta talk. When you deal with the devil, don't let him down. You just gotta do it, put the dog down. When you look in the mirror, is it you see? Things look a little clearer, yeah. You're the big dog now. Big dog now. Yeah, you're the big dog.
Do you know who I am? No, I'm just pointing this gun at you by accident. Any problems?
Nope.
No.
Dax killed the bloody caterer.
The caterer.
He was a spy.
Who was he spying for?
The Russians?
The Russians. You have any idea where we are? Russia.
Yeah. We're surrounded.
Yeah. Do me a favor, keep an eye on him. Tie him up, kill him.
Wait.
No. You already killed the caterer. But you know the deal, Dex.
He could be my next employer.
Integrity.
You should offer me more money last time.
Пожалуйста. Wasn't expecting him this soon. We need a new exit strategy. Anyone?
I'll give you anything.
Catering truck?
Anything.
How you feeling?
Oh, thanks.
You happy?
What about Victor?
No, he's dead.
Pay the man.
That was festive. Well, I must say, it's a pleasure doing business with the both of you two.
You have an interesting definition of pleasure, Mr. Riker.
As do you, Mr. Smith.
I don't think she likes you.
Can't be serious. Please, let me go. Please, I'm begging you, please. Don't do this. Let me out. Hello, please. Is there something on your mind, Agent Hayes?
I don't see why we're paying that traitor to do our dirty work.
That's because you spend too much time in the field and not enough in the capital. Plausible deniability. Kidnapping the son of a supposed ally in the heart of Moscow is not something we can afford to have our fingerprints on.
What if he was captured?
Well, if the Russians had captured Riker, they would think they were doing us a favor, right?
I would agree with them.
So would have to Pentagon, that's the point.
So now that we got what we wanted, what keeps them from selling us out?
More money.
And what happens when someone comes along with a better offer?
Then we make sure that someone works for us.
Somehow that doesn't make me feel any better.
It should.
Vincent Riker.
Do I know you?
Carl Kess.
The arms dealer.
I prefer diplomat.
I'm sure a lot of people would disagree.
Yeah, a lot of people are naive.
What do you want?
Make a lot of money, and I'm hoping you'll help me finish what you started.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Rare earth elements.
Pardon me?
There's only 2 countries with concentrated deposits. One's China. You want to guess who the other one is? The Republic of Alcazar.
Never heard of him.
Right. The United States can't be seen to support a dictator that routinely uses genocide as a means of holding on to power, but it can't afford to alienate the only non-Chinese source of the material its economy is so dependent on.
So, this guy loses his son in Moscow, blames the Russians. And his army doesn't get the weapons it needs to suppress the local rebellion. That's nice, Mr. Kess. Well played out.
Yeah, unless the rebellion fails anyway.
That'd be a shame. It's none of my business.
From the moment you put a bullet in Victor Golby's head, it became your business.
Like I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
There's an abandoned power plant filled with ordnance that was destined for Alcazar regime, but our mutual acquaintances would like it to go to the other side.
I'm not a gun runner.
No, but I am. And all I need are the guns to run.
No, what you need is for someone to go get them for you.
Look, if I don't sell those guns to the rebels, Golby's cronies are gonna grow a pair and hold firm on the original deal.
Either way, a lot of innocent people are gonna die.
True, but one way is a fight, the other way is a slaughter. Look, I've done some digging. Despite your less than sterling reputation, you care about more than just money.
Even if that were true, you don't. How do I know I can trust you?
Selling someone else's guns to a group that's backed by an off-the-books credit line from the United States, that might be the sweetest deal I've ever made.
Even sweeter if you're dealing to both sides.
But said creditors, they're sending along an observation group just to make sure that everything goes where it's supposed to go.
Okay. I'll make a few calls. I'll verify some things.
Fair enough.
Maybe we'll talk terms tomorrow, okay?
I was hoping you'd be leaving tomorrow.
Leaving. Where to?
Chernobyl?
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. That's crazier than I am. Yep.
What, Chernobyl?
Ah, that's right. History wasn't your strong point, was it, darling?
Or reading.
Or maths?
Or thinking.
Nuclear meltdown. That was a long time ago, so don't worry.
It's the one place you can fill with enough illegal ordnance to supply an entire third world country and pretty much be guaranteed no one's gonna bother you.
Yeah, that is until you grow an extra arm and a second asshole and every circus in town comes knocking at your door.
How long?
Long enough to where getting in and out's not gonna be any worse than Dax working on his suntan.
So what's the catch?
Well, who says there's a catch, you know?
There's always a catch.
CIA's bringing in an observation team to keep an eye on us, just in case anything goes missing. They don't trust Kess, and they don't trust us, and I sure as hell don't trust them.
Well, that's bloody fantastic. So now we're babysitting.
I like babies.
Oh, don't go there.
What?
Guys,
Seriously?
guys.
Bloody hell.
As your captain, I advise you all to fasten your seatbelts. This is gonna be one bumpy ride.
You're not a captain.
Oh, yes, I am.
Why are we here? They have their own strike team.
It's our plane.
You know what I mean.
Probably to kill us once we secure the ordnance.
What? Why?
Send a message to Kess. Patch things up with the Russians. Tie up loose ends in Alcazar. Plenty of reasons.
You don't seem very concerned about this.
It is what it is.
We should tell Riker.
I'm sure he's already figured it out. The captain would like to have a word with you, ma'am.
Captain.
He used to be a captain.
Used to be.
The guy who's flying the plane would like to have a word with you, ma'am.
Take a load off. We got some time.
Then why am I up here?
Because I want to discuss logistics.
There's nothing to discuss.
She's got pretty eyes.
Run your mission however you see fit. That's why you were hired. We'll save that.
Pretty eyes, too.
Let me get this straight. You're going to be standing right behind us, fully armed, while we're engaged in multiple firefights, yeah?
Every one of my men is an experienced combat veteran. You don't have to worry about friendly fire.
Said anything about it being friendly?
What are you implying?
I've done enough dirty work over the years to become a serious liability. I admit that. Plenty of my colleagues want to see me dead. And I get the strangest feeling that you wouldn't mind being first in line to pull the trigger. What possible reason do I have to think that there's not a target strapped to the back of my head?
Securing a politically stable Alcazar outweighs anything you or I mean to them. They only want my men and me alive because we're taking those guns straight into the war zone and fighting with the rebels.
And after you get them?
You think we'll try to take you out?
I think there's a high probability I eat a bullet when the dust settles, yeah.
I'd like nothing more than to feed it to you myself. But if you're half as good as they say you are, it simply won't be worth the price.
Right. I'm glad we're clear on one thing.
We're clear.
Hey. Let me ask you a question. Why is it you hate me so much?
Because you betrayed your country.
It betrayed me first.
What's in there?
Shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
Radioactive shit?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're probably gonna grow an eye there now.
That would be good. I need another one to keep it on you.
It's a little too quiet. Bell? See if you can get eyes on anything.
Nothing.
Head on in. Don't engage. Just give me numbers and positions.
You're sending him in alone?
It works better that way.
What if he's spotted?
If they spot Shiro, we're dead before we get started.
Isn't it about time we got this show on the road?
I didn't realize you were in such a hurry, General.
Let's just say I've been waiting for this for a very long time.
So it's not strictly business.
Bloodshed is never strictly business.
I beg to differ.
Of course you do. That's what's the matter with men like you.
General.
It's okay. You know, everyone who comes knocking at my door has a speech about God and country. It makes them feel better about why they're there. And a big bag of money all the same.
You know, you're no better than him.
Never said I was. Send in the pilots, kid. Let's get the show on the road.
Anything?
Clear. At least through the first couple of buildings.
Anita Kess was wrong? This is an ambush.
If it is, we'll be right here in the middle with you.
It looks like you will because we're changing marching orders. You're coming with me and every one of your men is going with one of mine. We're going in together.
That's not the deal.
None of this is the deal. You want your guns, you gotta earn them. You're going together or you can go in alone and find a new ride home.
He's right.
Doesn't matter.
It does if we want to do what we came here to do. Let's go.
Good. Pick a partner and watch your back, you and me.
Who wants to be my bitch?
Looks like it's you and me, big boy.
Oh, shit.
Sure. I don't miss.
Григорий! Издание по ним! Sorry, buddy.
Here.
Let's put him down.
Here, I got you.
Hey,
Okay.
nice and easy.
Okay, I got it.
Gotcha. Get back. Okay, get this off him. Val, give me an in and out up with the rim of the race.
Shouldn't stare at things like that. Never get it out of your head.
keeping my observation team alive as part of this exercise.
Paired his men with yours. Clever.
It's hostile territory. He was expecting an ambush.
No, he was expecting your men to betray him.
He's cautious.
Or he was tipped off.
They don't know enough to tip him off. Most of them, anyway.
If you think you can change the rules to get a better deal, forget it.
If your people can't tell the difference between combatants and non-combatants, then we should stick to what we've got. It's cheaper to drop bombs anyway.
Let me tell you something. My people are capable of surgical precision. Literally.
Good, because I'd rather not lose any more of mine.
Okay, you're wearing your vest, good man.
What the hell is me? Is it tank?
Yeah, the tank. Rest up for a second. Val, what the hell was it?
That's the question.
These must be the guards Kez warned us about.
Guards? I nailed it twice. He nailed it with that thing. I don't care what they're wearing for armor. Nothing survives that.
No kidding. Obviously, there was more than one.
No, not obviously. Only one line of gunfire. Swept left to right, changed positions, then swept right to left. If there were two or more of those things up there, we'd already be dead. All of us.
How is that possible?
How the hell should I know? Let's not stick around here to find out. Big man, I'm gonna need you. Up. Up. Good. Okay. Listen up. I need more cover. I need more intel, and I need to get a beat on whatever the hell that thing is that's trying to take us out.
Wait, where's Shiro?
Never can tell. This way. Okay. You breach, Grigori, you're gonna clear. Just stay back. That's it.
Yeah.
What is this place?
Fuel depot.
Oh, radioactive gasoline. Great.
What the hell is this?
Why aren't you shooting at it?
Shoot at it? That thing's unstoppable!
Yeah, especially when you're not shooting at it.
Well played.
I thought you said your drones were damn near unstoppable.
I'm sorry, General. Was one of them stopped?
Definitely slowed down a little.
A little bit. But they are up against the best of the best, aren't they?
They can handle themselves in a firefight. I'll give them that.
They also have numbers on their side. Don't have to worry about friendlies, and they're still on the run.
He does have a point, General.
Besides, we're just getting started here. Come on.
Move! Come on! Down the hall!
What the hell are you doing?
Tell me, because I'm pretty sure we're not recovering a rogue weapons shipment. Tell me.
I don't know.
That's a wrong answer.
Riker, please. I just saved your life.
Which is the only reason you're still breathing.
I know how this looks, but we're in this together.
Together implies that thing goes after both of our men. Not mine and mine alone.
I'm the one who lost men today.
You happen to be in the line of fire. A mistake those things did not make a second time.
You're right. You were set up. But I was set up too. They told me the same thing. Alcazar, weapons retrieval, strictly observation, all of it.
Strictly observation. So if you're not lying to me, that means your handlers were lying to you.
How do you know?
Mission parameters? Yeah, you were sent to observe. To observe us getting fed to those. What are they?
I don't know. robot.
Robots don't bleed.
That silver liquid doesn't look like blood.
Too fluid. Too organic.
People can't survive a bullet to the head.
Didn't say they were people.
Looks like you've seen them up close and personal, Shiro.
Close enough. Where are the others?
On the run.
As far as I can tell, there's only 2 of them.
One of them's already heavily damaged.
Then we should go after the other one.
Go after it.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Take it apart.
See what they're made of.
And find out what we're really up against.
You coming?
I'm gonna die.
Why'd you stop? This is the perfect place for an ambush. Exactly, so we gotta keep moving. No, we gotta draw its attention first. Give me your gun. What? Your gun, mine's empty. Do you want to get out of this alive or not? Thanks. Keep yelling. Hey, that really hurts.
Not me, you idiot. I'm an observer. There. He's in the shed. The shed. He's in the shed. There.
Let's see how you like depleted uranium, you son of a bitch.
You boss! Sorry.
That wasn't so bad.
That was possibly the most ruthless thing I've ever seen.
Ruthless? Reckless? Pretty impressive.
Surprised?
Considering how often I've used them to tie up my loose ends, I shouldn't be. I always find a way, though.
But you're willing to sacrifice them now. So who's the ruthless one?
Well, if you tie up too many loose ends, then you become one yourself. Especially if you know where all the bodies are buried.
I'll remember that next time we do business.
If there is a next time, this isn't much of a sacrifice if they don't all go down.
That drone was barely functioning. The next one will finish him as soon as it's done with Riker.
It's assuming Riker's dumb enough to let himself be found.
Riker? He's dumb enough.
I didn't think that was gonna work.
You were saying?
That clever bastard figured it out.
Figured what out?
Setup. Us. She used herself as a shield because she knew it wouldn't shoot her.
And considering how much you want to charge for those things, I pretty much expect them to work miracles.
You know, miracles are overthrowing a hostile government with no American casualties. Not sparing every civilian that throws himself in the line of fire.
Fine. Take her off the friendly list. But keep Barnes. I need at least one on-ground assessment before this thing is over. This is assuming he doesn't bleed out first.
So, you shot him in the foot.
It's not like he was any help. Till he started screaming, then at least he got its attention.
In Dax's defense, he seemed to be trying to identify himself, and it pretty much ignored him after that.
I was unarmed and injured. While you people were shooting at it, of course it ignored me.
That was before we started shooting.
You want to tell me what the hell is going on here, Barnes?
You're way out of line, Agent.
I'm out of line. Me. We walked into the middle of a goddamn bloodbath, and every single one of my men died because of it.
That's on you, not me. You let him pair your people with his.
I did what I had to do to accomplish the mission. Unfortunately, I didn't know what the real mission was. Question is, did you?
Oh, and if you think I did, I could tell you? Or do clearance levels not even matter anymore, Agent Hayes?
Between you, me, and this gun, very little matters anymore.
Put the gun down.
Mom, we're not gonna get any answers from a dead man. Come on. Put it down. There you go. Good. But we can get answers for the remains of those things out there. Val, do me a favor and guard the door.
On it.
Thanks?
Yeah. No.
Yes.
What? Riker.
We're out of time and we're out of options, Blackwood. Dax, I need you to look after Agent Barnes.
What? You can't leave me in here with this psychopath.
I can do whatever I want. I'm taking the guns for now. I need him alive. You got that?
Yeah. Alive. I got it.
Thanks. Good. Let's go.
I swear to God.
Oh. Are you a religious man, Agent Barnes?
Does it even matter?
I think it does. Lots of friendly people. You get to drink wine when you're underage, even if the priests sometimes do bad things. But that's enough about me. Let's talk about you for a little while.
Riker,
Yeah.
thank you
For what?
for keeping me from killing him.
Doesn't mean he's not gonna die.
Hey, you okay?
Just give me a minute. Is he always like this?
More or less. But he is trying to save our lives.
I thought he was pretty much the devil incarnate.
Until you walk a mile in his shoes. Afghanistan. Don't you know the story?
He lost a bunch of men in a botched raid and then killed his commanding officer to cover it up.
I meant the real story, not the official one.
There's an unofficial one.
His unit was sold out for political capital. Some paper pushers up the line wanted more troops, and they needed some spectacular failure with a bunch of casualties to justify it. When Riker found out, he went AWOL and he killed as many of them as he could find.
How do you know?
Because I helped him do it. I was in the unit assigned to run his backup for him. We should go. You don't want to go in there. And neither do I. We need answers.
Want to bring a few more online?
Bring as many as you need. I just want to see results.
Get out of the way, kid. I'm bringing them all out. All right? All of them.
Stinks.
You stink.
I smell. A real man should smell.
Pull back the skin, real man.
This is so sick. You're worse than Dex.
Feels like muscle.
Because it is. Sort of. Synthetic muscle. Big news a few years ago. Some company created biologically compatible tissue that responded to nerve impulses. It was supposed to be the holy grail for wounded vets.
Wow. Russia never had anything like this.
Unfortunately, either did America. The company that created this kind of disappeared and the news dried up. I just figured it was something that didn't work out. Till now, somebody seems to have found a more lucrative use for it.
Not sure killing us is all that lucrative.
Yeah, but watching us die might be. Big man. Let's say you were an arms dealer like Carl Kess. How would you demo your newest, most expensive product?
Live fire?
Right. And tie up loose ends for the people you're trying to impress while you're at it.
He set us up.
No, not him. Everyone should have. Everyone set us up.
What about the girl? Is she in on it?
I don't think so for what it's worth.
All right, guys. Any idea? What are these things?
Tell you what, Grigori, I'm about to find out. I told you to keep him alive, Dax.
You tell me a lot of things.
Yeah, I do, but you never listen.
I listen. I don't always do, but I listen.
Did you learn anything?
Plenty. I can tell you all about the girl he molested behind a tree in the 3rd grade.
Anything about our current situation, Dax?
Oh, you mean the drones?
Jesus Christ. Forget about the drones. What about the things that are trying to kill us?
Yeah, the drones. That's what they're called.
Oh.
What are they?
Biosynthetic shock troops. Genetically engineered tissue grown on a cybernetic skeleton. Kind of a combination of man and machine, but just the scary parts.
That's horrifying.
It is. It really is, and this has a lot coming from me.
The fact that they're called drones implies that there's a pilot.
Sitting in a room somewhere, hopped up on caffeine, and playing us like a video game.
Well, that's terrific.
How many are there, Dax?
Agent Barnes didn't know. And believe me, I asked.
I believe it. So do I.
He seemed to think there was a hell of a lot more than 2, though.
That means this little demonstration isn't over.
If I had to take a guess, I'd say not only is it not over, but all bets are off. The original plans was to see how well they functioned under pressure against experienced opponents. Now, we're a serious liability, Agent Hayes included. They needed us dead, and since there aren't any more friendlies in the mix, they will not be pulling any more punches.
Why don't we just make a run for the plane?
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
Why not?
Because you put a bomb on it? You know, all that equipment you were carrying, or Barnes, or whoever, it doesn't matter. The point is, if we try to disarm it, they'll know, and they'll detonate it.
Forget about the plane. Just run for the nearest village.
See, they thought of that too. Humans get tired. They need food, water, rest. Drones just swap pilots and keep on going. Plus, they can see in the dark, and they have aerial support. The only reason we're still alive is they can't see through walls. Yet. They're working on this new form of sonar that's
Not
really
important.
Right.
So what's the play?
The only play we have, Shiro, to fight
How do we fight those things?
one at a time. You see, they don't know where we're at, and they have a lot of ground to cover, which means they're gonna have to split up and search one by one.
How the hell do you know?
If you were piloting one of these things, what's the worst that could happen?
It gets destroyed?
Right. Then you just grab another bag of chips and you try again. No fear makes people stupid. Listen up. We hit them fast, we hit them hard, and we can take these things out.
We'll need to stay on the move once the fighting starts.
Every one of those things is gonna know exactly where we're at. Lock and load. Clock's ticking. Nice work.
Soros? Really?
Bloody hell!
Nice shot.
I know.
Let's move.
Now they know what they're up against.
Doesn't matter. They'll still be overwhelmed. It's just a matter of time.
You see them? Good. Do what you do.
remind me to start carrying more of these.
When we get through this, Val, don't you worry, I will. Three teams.
You sure we should split up?
They're onto us. We need to change tactics to keep them off balance. You two, with Grigori. You two, you're with me. Let's move! Watch your backs. Let's go!
I just love big and strong boys like him.
Listen up. First pilot to make a kill gets an extra 100,000.
Find another one?
You jump next time.
Nope.
We don't have enough firepower to take out one of those things.
Yes, we do, just not on us.
Fuel depot.
Yeah. How much time do you need?
How much can you give me?
Not much.
Doing better. Think it's down?
Yeah. Maybe. Oh, hell, I don't know. Let's just get out of here. What do you say?
Actually, I've changed my assessment. The drones are fine. It's your pilots that need work. They're not up to dealing with experienced field operatives.
I couldn't agree with you more, General. But field experience, that's another reason for this little demonstration.
So your men get better on our nickel.
They could be your men. Their services are for hire like everything
Hire?
else.
Why the hell would I bother?
The quick learners.
Hey, you better hope so. For all of our sakes.
Don't worry. They'll run out of bullets before I run out of drones.
We need to find a loaner. I'm down to my last good run.
Up there. Not very subtle, are they? It's too late.
They're gonna die in there.
Probably. But there's nothing we can do about it.
I can die with them.
You do that, they win.
Who's they?
Yes. Smith. Everyone who sold us out. Don't let them get away with it.
They already have. Because I don't know where to beat them. Nope.
What is this place?
Some kind of a pressure chamber.
You think they'll make it through that door?
Not before we run out of air. You should have stayed with Shiro.
I just been in the way. Besides, if anybody's gonna make it out of here alive, it'll be him.
And if anyone doesn't, it will be me.
And if anyone shouldn't, it'll be me.
Dax.
You know it's true. I'm worse than those things out there. And the sad part about it is, I know it too.
Maybe. I'm glad you're here with me.
Didn't I tell you? Just a matter of time now.
It's not over yet.
It might as well be.
Actually, how many drones has Riker and his team cost you, though?
I prefer to think of it as how many drone pilots just had the best training money can buy.
We've got to do something.
We can't fight them if we can't hurt them. And even if we could, there are too many now. We're too strong, too fast.
Too fast.
We can't even outrun them.
Even for satellite relay, there's no lag.
What?
Aerial drones. They can afford a second or two of lag time in between commands. Their targets don't change that quickly. For when engaged in hand-to-hand combat.
Their pilot has to be nearby.
Yeah. We need to get to the closest rooftop.
Why?
Because it's time to put an end to this thing. Hey, how fast can you run?
slow him down.
How?
I have no idea. Buy me some time.
Riker.
What happened?
Interrupted their signal. Lights are on, but no one's home.
So it's over.
Oh, hell no. I'm gonna have a little word with Kess. And whoever else is with him.
Get away.
What in the hell just happened?
You cut the feed.
Well, get it back on.
I can't. Not without putting another dish up there.
I think it would be more prudent at this point to cut our losses.
Are you suggesting we run?
Are you suggesting we stay and wait for him to find us?
I got a chopper waiting. You might want to continue this debate on it.
He'll come after us.
Not if this entire complex is wired with enough C4 to blow it back on the map. It won't detonate until we're safely out of range.
But what about them?
We train more.
You're a cold-blooded bastard.
Hey, feel free to give up your seat if it will make you feel better about yourself, General.
What the hell? Hurry up! Why is it so quiet?
I don't know.
You think it's a trick?
Probably.
Maybe we should fall for it. Be faster that way.
Yeah. I'd rather die on my feet.
Okay. You guys okay? Not really. You? Oh, yeah. Bloody fantastic. What happened?
Riker, I think. I'll see what I can find for bandages.
No, I'm okay. Find Riker and make sure the sniper is really over.
I'll stay with her.
Suit yourself. Probably lots of people to kill.
I'll go with them.
Riker. General Callahan. Should have known your grubby little fingerprints were all over this.
Where is Agent Hayes?
Making sure no one fixes the data link to those little monstrosities you tried to feed us to.
For the record, they don't actually eat.
Just for the record, I don't actually give a damn.
You know, Riker? That's what made you so good.
Makes. That in a steady hand.
Relax. I was surrendering. It's not hard to know which way the wind's blowing here.
Or smell the subtle hint of bullshit that it's carrying.
I didn't choose your team.
But you didn't mind sending us to the slaughter, Mr. Cass.
Business is business. You know that as well as I do.
Business is business. Ain't that right, General? This is the second time you've sent me and my men to die.
And it won't be the last. Not if I can help it.
You can't.
Well, as much as I'd like to mourn the loss of a good general, it appears that he's taken your last bullet with him.
True.
But not my men.
Not all of them. Grigori.
I know. Val?
Nursing a leg wound.
Blackwood.
With Dax.
Is he?
Looking to vent a little pent-up aggression.
Excellent. So am I.
Riker, I think you and I can come to a more equitable agreement here.
You see, it's the negotiation process that I'm looking forward to, Mr. Kess.
Suit yourself.
That's the problem with you mercs. You're always so full of yourselves.
There's a way you gotta walk, the way you gotta talk, the way you gotta do it. There's a way to get through it. Things you do for money, you ain't proud of. But there's no
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Still trying to surrender?
It's an expensive gun. I don't want to just leave it laying around. Know what I mean?
You know what's more expensive? Life.
If you kill me, you'll never stop running. You'll never stop hiding. You'll never stop
Talking? Oh, wait, that's you. Was you?
How much?
10 million.
10 million? No way.
Okay, you make it 20.
$20 million?
U.S.
You gonna let him live?
If the price is right.
Even after he set us up?
He never really promised to be on our side, though. Which is why I'm willing to give him the chance to buy his way out of it for $20 million.
Riker, I don't have that kind of money.
You couldn't have built a drone for a single penny less. There's a lot more than one.
Yeah, but other people paid for that. Other people that are now laying around here dead.
Didn't skim a little off the top, Cass? Being that true patriot that you are?
15 million.
18.
16?
Okay, back to 20.
But I'm buying my life. Before and after you get paid.
Only if you don't come back.
Listen, I think I just want to be a gun runner.
Good idea.
Hell of a world we live in.
Helps to be rich. I'm keeping this.
Wait a minute, my first wife gave me that. Come on, Riker.
You alive? You indestructible son of a bitch, you're alive?
What leaves me at this time?
The planet.
I need a drink.
Me too, big guy. Me too.
The morning came, fooled me once again. Guess it was only a matter of time. There's no peace of mind. Left me without a warning sign. Is it really that hard for you to say goodbye? I just can't comprehend it. A tired heart can't defend it. It gets harder every time.
Decided you like it up here after all, huh?
Figured I'd give everybody some space.
Yeah, I hear you. So, what's next?
I don't know. Aside from trying to avoid prison, my life is over.
You know, I used to think that once. Not anymore.
What got you through it?
This? The people? Not having to work for a chain of command anymore and just
waking up every morning deciding for myself what's right and what's wrong. Just made me feel better about everything.
I never even thought about that.
Maybe you should.
Is that an offer? Well, I'll have to give that some thought, Captain.
I was never really a captain.
Yes, you were.
Just can't comprehend it. A tired heart can't defend it. It gets harder every time. Baby, are you for sure this time? Or are you still having fun, playing games with my heart? I've seen you play these games before. Your love's just a battle of constant tug of war. Just can't comprehend it. A tired heart can't defend it. It gets harder every time. Baby, are you for sure this time? Are you still having fun, playing games with my heart? I've seen you play these games before. Love's just a battle, constant tug of war.